So here's what we're going to do today. We've got this YardBird Chicken Plucker from Tractor Supply Store online. We've used it several times now. We love it.
You hopefully watched us put it together.
Right. That was fun. And what we're going to do today is an actual side-by-side comparison. So this is going to be a short video. I'm going to pluck a bird by hand. I feel like I'm pretty fast actually at plucking birds, maybe faster than some of you guys out there. You can time yourself and compare that to this to get a realistic idea of how much time this is actually saving. I've never timed myself plucking a bird, so I think I can pluck a bird in like 7 or 8 minutes. I don't know. Maybe it's 10 or 12 minutes. We're about to find out. And then Sid's going to pluck a bird in the YardBird Chicken Plucker, and we're going to compare the two. Let's do this.
Well, he said goodbye to Birmingham, a song in his heart, a guitar in his hand. Promised his mother he'd make a stand in Nashville, Tennessee. So he hopped the dog to Memphis, played a couple of low-down dives.
Okay, here we go. I've scalded it. I'm not going to include the scalding in the time because that should be the same.
That's a universal issue. Yeah.
So they make a super bad chicken scalder. We're all doing it the same way.
Now everybody has different techniques when they pluck a chicken by hand. I generally start with the wing feathers myself, just because those are the hardest to pull out. The colder that the skin gets, the follicles close up. So I usually pull those and the legs, which he's doing right now, around, especially around the knee joint there. I usually pull those feathers first. If you notice, I just made 1 or 2 little spots, but that is a clean bird. There's no little hairs on it. It's just a couple little ones that miss here and there, but for the most part, I mean, it's done. That sucker's plucked. The wings are always the hardest to do by hand too, because there's lots of little pin feathers and like little hairs. So those are always tricky. I should do this more often. Come on, let's swing on the swing. I'm gonna learn to play the guitar. He's making pretty good time though. I can tell he feels like there's pressure right now because he knows he's timing himself. If you don't pluck a chicken by hand, you can have time to swing on the swing. This is better than a roller coaster. This is fun. I'm getting kind of high. I'm getting a little scared. I got time. I got a lot of time. I suck at playing the guitar. But as you will see, when we do the plucker version with the machine, it just cleans all that off for you. Look at you split. I can't stop. And some people also complain about, I remember telling my mother-in-law that we were going to be doing birds, and she's like, oh God, I used to pluck chicken by hand and I hated the smell of the feathers. Like they do definitely have the wet feather smell. Is sort of, I guess you could compare it to that wet dog smell, but it sort of sticks with you a little bit more on your hands, especially if you're doing a lot of birds. And it doesn't matter what you scrub your hands with afterwards, lemon, whatever, there's just a faint essence of it for a day or so, I find. So not having to do all this by hand, your hands will smell better. Which I know is so important to most of us, but yeah. Thank you very much. He's really concentrating. He's got the majority of the feathers now. He's going back and getting the ones that were more stubborn through the first pass. If you notice, he's sort of leaving some of the ones on the little, we call it the nugget, which is essentially the tail of the bird. That when you process, you're actually cutting that little nub off. That's what will help you eviscerate the bird when you pull all the intestines and innards out through the rear end there. So it's not super important to get that plucked right there because that's actually coming off. The other thing that's also an added bonus about the chicken plucker, so now he's got to rinse it off a bit so you can see if there's any feathers that were stuck to it just from pulling it. So now you can get a better idea of what's actually left. Anyway, the other thing that's pretty cool about the chicken plucker is for those of you that enjoy eating the chicken feet or doing anything with the chicken feet, it cleans them up lickety split. You don't have to, it kind of scrubs them for you and gets them ready for the next step a bit better than you could by hand, that's for sure.
In the 8th grade, blue eyes and a pretty face. She never knew 'cause I couldn't say, and that's a damn shame. Sitting there on that Hiawassee Bridge, everybody jumped, but I never did. I didn't get the girl at Tennessee summer night. It's alright, 'cause this is the life that I live, taking each day for all it'll give. 'Cause times I've hit and times I've missed, but I never lost. I won't quit, 'cause this is the life that I live, holding on to everything the boy in me is, living for the moment, taking what I get, oh, in this life that I live. I learned in Sunday school all about the golden rule. What to do.
We're getting serious, folks. Glasses just came off.
Really don't want to get caught. I
The shiitake is getting real up in here.
I'm calling that bird pluck. What do you think?
I see a few pin feathers, but we'll get that in the cleanup process. That's fine. That's about as good as you would do.
We're calling that time.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's try something. Let's be brave. This could end really badly. So normally I'm used to handling 2 roos at once, but I decided to take it easy on the old guy, and I only did 1. So really, it was 30 seconds. I didn't want to make him feel bad, because I really could have done 2 in the plucker in a minute.
Hey, if you guys have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do. We really appreciate it.
And every once in a while, when you're watching one of the videos, let one of the ads play. Go ahead and watch it. It really helps our channel, and we'd really appreciate it.
And you might like what the ad's about. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be something interesting, like, underwater basket weaving classes or something.
We should do an underwater basket weaving video.
I'm not that good at holding my breath.
Hey, look. Interact with the video a little bit. Leave us a comment. A good comment, a bad not only leave any bad comments.
Ask a question, whatever.
Give us some ideas of what you would like to see us make in our next video. But it won't be our next video because we've already shot that. But maybe the one after the one after the one after that.
It's like infinity.
Right.
It's like an enigma wrapped in a puzzle.
I don't even know what that means.
That.
What are you drinking?
my sparkling water that has alcohol. It's spiked water. It's my vegan drink.
Vegan.
Ooh.
So when you're doing 20, 30 birds in a morning with this, as opposed to 15 or 20 birds in an entire day, I think the return on investment is
Definitely worth it.
crystal clear.
Isn't gonna be easy. I gotta make a stand.